Welcome back to F1 23 Career Mode. Sorry I'm doing the live stream just 15 minutes late because it was updating the game, so I had to wait because I had to send a message out to y'all on the channel to let y'all know about that. But now, we're now into round 9 of this season. We are heading to Canada for the Canadian Grand Prix. So as always, like I said in every round, if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the like, comment if you want to see more of this. Let me give you some interesting facts about this track. Back then, NASCAR actually raced on this very track. It was just it was the Nationwide Series that raced on this very track here back then. But but now they don't race on this track anymore. And it's a perfect day for racing as there's 70 laps in this race. Beautiful though. So we're going to go to quick practice to skip all this. So we're going to skip all that with the quick practice, and now I'm going to head to one-shot qualifying. I'm kind of surprised there hasn't been a red flag or safety car deployments in this season. We only had like one safety car, and that was in the first race at Bahrain. But if you missed it from yesterday, we now have Charles Leclerc as Red Scott's new rival. Nothing's changed in the vehicle performance comparisons, so we don't need anything new. We're just going to stick right to it. So y'all, so I asked y'all if Ryan McCain should renew Michael Schumacher's contract or have Senna be in the second driver's seat. And y'all said to renew Michael Schumacher's contract. So now Michael is going to stay with us until then. So they're making us go for increased top speed for this one. So let's get right to it. Okay, that was kind of interesting because I have to like break early in my day.
Fantastic, you've got pole position.
Hmm.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid. Scott, Russell and Charles Leclerc. With qualifying complete, all that remains now is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
So now we have Red Scott on pole, as always. George Russell starting second. Charles Leclerc third. Max Verstappen fourth. Lewis Hamilton fifth. Michael Schumacher starting sixth. Wow, that's good. So Canadian Grand Prix is going to be interesting because there's lots of corners where drivers will have to brake early, but there's also going to be some mistakes because I can tell there's going to be lots of spin, car stop on track, possibly a red flag. The track is very good though. It's very easy to get around. So now 70 laps in this race. It's not too bad. I mean, 70 laps is a good pace to get around the track. Go. So let's see what happens here.
We're back once again beside the St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to the variant of this track back in 1978, and it was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honour the circuit would be renamed. With top speeds of around 210 miles per hour heading into the overtaking opportunity of turn 13, the 2.7 miles of the circuit Gilles Villeneuve are some of the quickest on the Formula One calendar. There are 14 corners in total, with 60% of the lap taken at full throttle, and average speeds clock in at about 130 miles per hour. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Scott lines up on pole position, and starting next to them is George Russell. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Verstappen, Hamilton, Michael Schumacher, Sainz, Norris, Perez, Ocon, Oscar Piastri, Albon, Stroll, Magnussen, Fernando Alonso, Ricciardo, Gasly, Bottas, Tsunoda, Joe, Hulkenberg and Logan Sargent. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And with me today, of course, is Natalie Pinkham. Let's talk about Scott. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, they've been avoiding mistakes and have had solid pace, so it's been a good season so far. But whether they can keep that up long term remains to be seen.
So now let's take a look at the race strategy we're gonna have. So I don't know why they have it on 3. So I can try increase it if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna. So apparently it's a lot faster. So start with the soft tires, then switch to mediums. So I think this is a good strategy. So now let's start the formation lap.
Here we go then, the formation lap is underway and the track temperature looks warm. That may or may not play into some of the team's hands in today's race.
So apparently Charles Leclerc is going to use hard tires for this race. That is a very interesting strategy. Oh, God, excuse me.
We're almost ready to start the race as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
So this is going to be interesting. Charles Leclerc is the only driver is now using hard tires, while the rest of us are using soft and medium tires. And what's funny is that he's right behind Red Scott on the grid. And the Canadian Grand Prix is underway. Red Scott now leading lap number 2. George Russell up to second. Max Verstappen moves up into third place. Not a very good start for Charles Leclerc. He fell back to fifth. Lewis Hamilton is now up to fourth. But yeah, like I said, NASCAR back then in the Nationwide Series raced on this very track here. But then they stopped using this track. Well, actually,
Okay, DRS will be enabled
they couldn't
for
go
this
back.
lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
That was a slight tap there. Michael Schumacher moves up to 5th.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 4.1 seconds.
Yeah, back then the Nationwide Series raced on this very track. No other series. Because I think it was 2008 they just raced on this track in the Nationwide Series. But there is a DLC for the PS3 version only. Like NASCAR 09 on the PS3 had this track as a DLC. Only on this one, but not on the Xbox 360. You know, I think the leaderboard right now in the top 5 is kind of weird but fun because it's showing like what tires they're using: soft, medium, soft. And Matt is having trouble getting by George Russell because George is on the medium set tires. Same thing as Lewis. Because Michael Schumacher's trying to get around. I see them back there, so I'm not sure why Matt has the DRS has them. Well, I think I might be wrong. I think it might have been 2007. I'm not too sure. So, history from the last game on this track. Let's just say this weather was rainy. It was full weather. I think we were on intermediate or wet weather tires in the first season. We had lots of yellow flags, I believe. I'm not too sure. Kind of weird that Madsen has not passed George Russell on these DRS though. Kind of weird though. Right now we got 61 laps to go. Next lap will be 60. But anyway, this game had updates, so that's why I just started live streaming 15 minutes late because of this. So I didn't know it was going to have an update today.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. Okay, Russell's behind you now. Okay, push, push, gap to the car behind. 1.8 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. And that's 6 laps until your pit window's open.
So, lap 17. Yeah, lap 17 is different though. Whoa. Got a bit loose coming out of that corner. Gotta be careful. George Russell closing.
Gap to your teammate behind is 2.2 seconds.
Yeah, George is closing in on me right now. Whoa. Hit the wall.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
And he is right there. George is closing in on Rick Scott now. Rick Scott and George Russell pulling away from Max Verstappen, the other. So next lap, pit road is going to open. trying to get the draft off of Rick Scott. So now pit road is now open this lap.
In this lap, push now.
So now I'm gonna have to pit on this lap. Got loose there. Alright, pit road time. Time to switch out these old stalls to put in the new.
And it looks like the pit crew are out in the lane and ready to perform their magic on the car. They're going to be aiming to achieve the fastest pit stop time possible.
Here we go. Coming down in 7.
Okay, 2 stops left now, 2 stops.
Now I'm down in 7. So I have to work my way up back to the lead. Because now George Russell is leading the race.
Okay, Michael's coming in for his stop now.
So Michael and looks like Lewis are pitting right now. And Carlos Sainz is pitting as well. Lando's trying to block Rick Scott from passing. Now George Russell is ahead by close second. And now George Russell is pitting. This will give Rick Scott back the lead speed.
Russell is in the pits. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 8.8 seconds. You're in first position, front of the pack. Norris behind. Okay, car behind trailing us, 3.7 seconds. They're on old mediums. And that's 13 laps now until your pit window's open. Okay, 50 laps to go.
So 50 laps left in this race. I think this would go by pretty quickly for this race.
Michael's just set the fastest lap of the race so far.
So some drivers will probably pit. Lando, he needs to pit since he stayed out a lot longer than everyone else.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. Gap to your teammate behind is 8.7 seconds.
That's the grip there. So now Michael moved up to 4. Needs to catch Max and George. So I think Max is going to have trouble getting past George since he's on the clean set of tires again. So right now, Rick Scott is 6 seconds ahead of George Russell and Max Verstappen. Staying put to 100%. Oh, nothing much. Rick Scott leading the race, 6 seconds ahead of George Russell and Max Verstappen. Meanwhile, Schumacher is 8 seconds fast, up to 4. We're about to be 40 laps, about to have 40 laps left in this race. Closing in on the next pit stop.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 8.4 seconds.
Now into lap 37. Now 41 laps to go. Next lap would be 40. Not too bad. All tires are now 20%. Hit the race update.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. Russell behind. Okay, gap to the car behind. 4.8 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Your pit window is going to open in 3 laps time. Pit window opens in 3 laps. Okay, 40 laps to go now. Approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
So right now we're switching out the sauce into meat right now. But wait, that wasn't, because George is on medium, he started this. That wasn't, he's going to switch into soft tires. Same thing for Lewis. That's going to change everything. The soft tires are a lot faster than the medium tires. next lap will be pit window.
We're leading the car behind by 3.3 seconds.
Alright, I'm now sitting in the next lap.
Okay, you're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can. Gap to your teammate behind is 6.0 seconds.
So now the question is, well, it's not going to be a question, because I know me, so Rick will have to pit, Max will have to pit, Michael will probably have to pit next time by. George will probably stay out for a couple more laps. Same thing for Lewis. Unless Lewis comes in and changes tires. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, second pit stop, straight ahead. Alright, pitting this time. Who else is pitting? Well, there's my answer.
Alright, we'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy.
So now the medium tire. It's going to be interesting for this one.
Michael is in the pits. Michael in the pits now.
So that's who's right up third with the Mercedes leading the race. One of them's going to have to pit eventually.
Okay, gap ahead is 7.3 seconds.
Oh, we got one driver out of this race. It's Alexander Albon, who's out.
Caution, caution. The track is clear, green flag.
Lewis Hamilton is now pitting, going for soft tires and all. Got the strategy. So All that's left is Russell
The
to
car
pit.
behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done.
George will have to pit eventually. Okay, now George Russell is pitting. I'm trying to catch Rick Scott here.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Now, alright, so we're almost done with this race. Next one will be 30 laps left in this race.
first position, front of the pack. Verstappen behind you now. And the gap behind us is 6.3 seconds. They're on fresh top. You've got 11 laps until your pit window opens. Okay, 30 laps till the end now.
So right now, big lap 52. That will be 19 laps left in this race. Oh. And you know what? Some of them don't need new tires because they only took 2 stops, while some of us have to take 3 stops for it. Close it in on the back marker. That was too close. One more practice mark pass, and I'm good. And this feels like the race is going by fast.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 13.2 seconds.
Madison and George are going to have problems getting by lap traffic in front of them to get to me. Although the thing is, like, they may pass me. And I don't know if they have a third stop or not. I might be wrong. Laps until final pit window opens.
approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
And one thing I'm worried about is that if Max and George pass me, I will eventually come out third. But if Michael and Hamilton are very close to me, Simone has to come out pit road, and they pass me, that is going to be troublesome. Alright, 20 laps to go in this race.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. Okay, Russell's behind you now. Okay, the gap behind is 9.1 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, your pit window opens next lap. You've got 20 laps left until the end.
Right, so next lap I will have to pit. This is the final lap.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap. Gap to your teammate behind is 0.0 seconds.
You could have said 15 seconds. I just got there. Oh, I just realized Matt just now hit it. He's not in the top 5 on the leaderboard. I guess he couldn't hold on to third place and start hit early.
And it looks like the pit crew are out in the lane and ready to perform their magic on the car. They're going to be aiming to achieve the fastest pit stop time possible.
Look after these tyres now, you want to finish the race on this compound.
Just now came out third, beat Lewis for the spot. See our teammate up ahead. Now the question is, does George hit? and does Michael fit as well.
Okay, Michael's coming in for his stop now.
Now Rick Scott needs to catch.
Our gap behind is 12.2 seconds.
Now Rick Scott needs to catch George Russell before the race ends.
Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race.
And I was right. Yeah, this race is about to pull the lift. Another fastest lap set.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 17.4 seconds.
closing in on 10 laps left.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Chris Scott is now 15 seconds ahead of Max Verstappen. Lap number 60 of 70, 11 laps left. Need a line to 10. Alright, 10 laps to go, people. 10 laps to go.
You're in first position, front of the pack, and Verstappen's behind. Okay, so the gap to the car behind is 16.6 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, we're into the last 10 laps now.
Okay, so I have a question. Has anyone ever done the entire full race in career on YouTube? Like when I asked, like in every single event in career mode in the first season, in 100% full race. Let's see. Whoa. As far as the field thing hasn't started. To go get on five.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
5 laps. Within 5 laps left.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. Verstappen behind you now. Okay, push, push. Gap to the car behind. 22.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, just 5 laps until the end.
The moment I try to start finish line, it tells me 5 laps of fuel. Within 5 laps to go. That is crazy. There's no way. There's no shot of that. There's no shot that just happened the moment I crossed the start finish line. Lots of fuel left. I guarantee he's going to say that the moment I cross the start finish line. I was hoping you would say 3 laps of fuel left.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Two laps to go this time.
We're in first position, front of the pack, and Verstappen's behind. Okay, car behind trailing us, 25.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. Look after these tyres now, we want to finish the race on this compound. 2 laps left, next time by will be your final lap.
Here we go, white flag in the air here in Canada.
Okay mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Chris Scott leading ahead of Max Verstappen by 25 seconds. There were no red flags or safety cars for the past couple of Grand Prix. Chris Scott passes Oscar Piastri. Now heading down to the curve section. And down the front stretch. Now heading towards start finish line. Another win for Raven West Motorsport as Rich Scott will win the Canadian Grand Prix.
Ah, fantastic drive. That's just fantastic. Amazing. You deserve that race win. Well done, mate.
They take the checkered flag then here in Canada in what has been another fabulous Grand Prix. Natalie Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, they are very much at one with the car, which is a cliche, but it's true. It's not an easy process, and that work is very much paying off.
The faces on our top three look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Scott increases their championship lead. So then, Natalie Pinkham, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Scott.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. The owner drivers team moved to the top of the table. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
And so, Mads and Michael are still tied for second place. This is crazy. Like it's like they do not want to give up second place spot. It's just crazy. But Sergio Perez is fourth, Charles Leclerc fifth, Lando Norris is sixth, George is the seventh, Lewis is eighth, Carlos Sainz ninth, and Fernando Alonso is still in the 10th spot. So now, let's see what is up next. Oh man. Penalty free. So round 10 of 23.
We've got a lot of cash sitting around doing nothing. We should start investing that in facility improvements.
Well, looks like there's been some improvements for Red Bull. So I'm not worried about that. So now let's see here. Everything is good. Corporate, everything's good. Basically, should Red Scott have some perks, driver perks, or not? Okay. Let's put some activities. Let's see. think that's good enough.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Ah, yes, the Red Bull Ring. This is a very good track. In fact, this track was featured in the Grid game. It was featured in Grid 2, All Sport, 2019, and Legends. This is a very good track. So, tomorrow, we'll be heading to Red Bull Ring for the Australian Grand Prix. So I hope y'all enjoy that. Thank y'all for watching.